Welcome to this quick demo on how to fold some t-shirts. We're going to have short sleeve t-shirts like this, some long sleeve t-shirts, and even a jacket. So without any further ado, let's go and get started. So step one is taking your shirt and making sure it's nice and flat. You want to make sure that these seams, or where the collar seams are, lay nice and flat on the surface. And you just want to remove all the wrinkles from the shirt as it'll result in a better fold. Make sure the little armpit areas down here also line up. There we go. So, once this is laid out, all you have to do is fold the right side in. Make sure it goes to the collar. Leave a little bit of room. You don't have to go all the way. And once you have that, make sure it's completely straight, otherwise you'll get some creases in wrong spots. All right, so once you've done one side, you want to pretty much mirror that on the other side. So, fold the other side, similar length. Make sure it is nice and straight. There we go. If you have a little bit hanging over the edge here, you can go ahead and fold this part down. It's nice and flat. Next step is folding it in half. Make sure it's nice and flat. I'm going to fold it in half again. And there you have it, a nice folded single shirt. You can also go ahead and keep it as only one fold. So this will be a little bit longer, but it'll be a little bit shorter. So you'll be able to stack more of them vertically this way. This is something you do if your cupboard is a little deeper, or if you have a bunch of deep space but not a bunch of like wide space, then you want to go ahead and do this kind of fold here, as it'll give you a lot more space to stack your shirts, both like this and like this in the basket. So now time to do the long sleeve shirts. So I'm actually going to show you another technique on how to fold shirts. So instead of having it backwards, we're going to have it face up this time. This is a very fast technique to fold shirts, as it's going to give you a bunch of time to do other stuff after you're done folding shirts. So, straighten everything out. Make sure it's nice and flat. You don't want any wrinkles on the shirt. Okay, so we're going to go between the center point and the edge. Go halfway between, and here is point A. You're going to want to go all the way down. This will be point C. And right in the middle of those two, you're going to have point B. So how it goes is you grab point A, grab point B, and very carefully move point A to point C. This is going to look pretty messy. And then, as you have point A and C in your left or right hand, pull point B out. You can lay the shirt down and fold it over. And just like that, you have a folded shirt. So that might have been a little quick, so let me go ahead and do it again. So straighten everything out. Point A, point B, go to point C, pull, down, fold. So I'll go ahead and give you all a very quick view of it. So how this would look like if you had to go fast. Supposedly you can do this in 2 seconds. So, bam, done, shirt. And again, you can also fold in half if you want to go and make it a proper bundle. But that's the fast way of folding shirts, if the other way was not fast enough. All right. Here's a bit of a longer sleeve shirt. This is a bit of it's slightly different from the short sleeve shirt, since there's a lot more sleeve. You can't just leave it folded out. So the bathing steps are still the same. Make sure your shirt is laid nice and flat on a surface. Make sure that the collars are laid nice and flat so that we don't get creasing in wrong spots. Make the sleeves nice and long here. Make these sleeves nice and long. Go and stretch this out to fill up all the space, remove all the wrinkles. There you go. So step one is very similar to the shirt. Fold it over like this. But here's where we're going to deviate a little bit. Since this is so long, we can actually bring this down like this. So make sure that this line on the sleeve here lines up with the side. You don't want it to go over like this. This would be bad. Something like this is what you're looking for. Straight down from the collar. And repeat the same thing for the other side. So go ahead and fold this over. Bring it down. Make sure it is laying nice and flat and straight. Again, just like both sides, make sure they're completely straight. Just cleaning it up a little bit, make sure that you have enough. All right, so once you're at this point, you can go ahead and do the same thing, just as last time. Fold it in half. And there you go. You have a bit of a longer sleeve shirt, folded in the same way, just like that. I mean, you can go ahead and that up too. And just like last time, you can go ahead and fold it in half again if you have like a deeper cupboard, but not as much space sideways. And there you go. That's how you fold a long sleeve shirt. All right, it's now time to fold jackets. So, as you may notice, jackets have this little hoodie thing. So this might get a little confusing if you're not sure what to do with it. So this time we're starting face up. Make sure that it's facing towards you so that when we fold it, it's in the right orientation. So make sure everything is first straightened out. It's all nice and straight. First, you grab the sleeve, bring it all the way over. Lay it nice and flat like this. Bring this other sleeve in on both sides. So now that they're pretty much crisscrossed over each other, go ahead and straighten everything out. Make sure that it is nice and straight. Okay, we're going to take this hoodie and actually put it over top. Pretty much making a square shape for us here. And now we can go ahead and proceed pretty similarly to how we did a long sleeve shirt. So you can fold both sides in, like so. And here, watch very closely, you're going to want to bring this top part down, like so. And what that does is it creates a nice little pocket here for us to add this extra piece into it. So, once you fold it down, like so, what you can do is you can take this part and you can tuck it into the sleeves. And you can have a nice little bundle of jacket. So let me show that to y'all again. You tuck it down like this. And you can take this top part and tuck it into where the sleeves are, like so. And so it's going to make one little bundle of jacket. Jacket's just being thicker. There's not really a way to fold this in half again and to have... You could probably do that. But it just looks like better if it's folded like so. And there you go. You have a jacket. One more fold on the jackets. So, say you have a jacket like this. It has a zipper on it. And this can get pretty annoying. So, let's go ahead and show you how to fold it. So you can either fold the jacket like this, which is the first way I'm going to show you. Straighten out the sleeves. And you can just pretty much leave it open. Kind of straighten everything up. Especially if you have those comfy jackets that you don't want to mess up too bad. So you can either zip this up or you can keep it open. It doesn't really matter. I'll keep it open the first time and I'll show you all another fold with the zipper. So make sure the collars are nice and flat. So you fold the left side in, the right side in. You can fold the left side in and the right side in like so. And you want to try to get it to be the same width as the actual hoodie part, like this, so that the hood part is open. And what you can do is you can start folding it up like this. You roll it, and roll it, and roll it, until you get to the hoodie. And what you can do now is take this hoodie and pretty much fold it around the rest of the jacket, creating a nice little bundle of joy. Like this. And now you have a little football style fold for your jacket. And you can have multiple rolls like this stacked inside of a cupboard. So it's very convenient to have them stored like this. And unfolding them is just as simple. You just grab the hoodie and kind of give it a bit of a tug. And you're back to a nice comfy jacket for the cold weather. Just some nice quick tips. If you want to save yourself a bunch of time, I would highly recommend using hangers, especially for shirts like this that are more dress shirts, more business casual. They're collared, they have buttons. Something like this that you don't want to get wrinkles on, you want to put on a hanger and preferably hang it so that if it does get any wrinkles, gravity over time will stretch the wrinkles out as it hangs. But you can also extend this to all the other shirts. If you don't want to fold any of these, it's incredibly simple to just grab a hanger, stick it through, maybe do a little bit of straightening out, and just hang it. And yeah, you're pretty much done. And this will also remove the wrinkles from the shirts, just like the dress shirt, but you don't have to go through folding any of it because you just stick a hanger in it and you're done. So quick tips on how to save time if you don't want to fold your laundry. Get some hangers, get a rod, and just hang them. Also works great for jackets. Use a little tighter because cotton's a little less stretchy, or not cotton, the nylon in this is a little less stretchy. But same thing applies to jackets and pretty much anything I showed you today. Instead of folding it, you can go stick it on a hanger and save yourself a bit of time.